Denny and Nelson were Streamlined engines. They predictable, proudly and proud. They were shunting trucks and ready to go. One day, Denny and Nelson were on their way to the construction yard when they saw a car right up ahead. Down the line, James the Red Engine was taking a special coach all the way to Wilson Station. Soon they stopped at a low crossing. The old coach was completely broken up. Then James heard a whistle, heard a loud horn. "Oh no!" he cried. Denny could see the car. "Stop!" he shouted. Denny and Nelson's driver applied their brakes, but it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt. "Stop being pushy," Denny snapped. "Don't call me pushy," Nelson snapped back. "You shouldn't have pushed me in the car," huffed Denny. "You pulled, you mean," argued Nelson. "You did, didn't, did not, did too." For so long the track was cleared, and Denny and Nelson were on their way. But the Streamlined engines were so cross, they refused to speak each other for the rest of the day. The next day, the Fat Controller spoke up to the engines. "I only need one engine," said the Fat Controller, "will help with Peyton." "Please, sir," pleaded Nelson. May I do this jobs for Peyton?" "Yeah," said the Fat Controller, "but not two." "I'm the only one engine, sir," said Nelson. "I'm sure I'll be helping out there with Peyton." The Fat Controller was surprised, but agreed. Thomas was worried. "Don't you miss one another?" he asked. "I know I miss Denny and Krellabelle." "I will bet on my own," sniffed Denny. "I have work to do," huffed Nelson, and he puffed away. The next day, Peyton was overjoyed working with Peyton. Nelson enjoyed working with Peyton. But soon, things were started to go wrong. "Did you leave those trucks on the other line?" Nelson asked. "But you said you wanted them on the other line," cried Peyton. "Not that other line. The other line." Nelson was cross. "They don't know what I meant," he huffed. Meanwhile, Denny was working on his own. He chuffed carefully and was puffing through the solo countryside. But Denny had no one to share it with. Although he tried not to, he was beginning to miss his twin. That evening, Denny took the last train to Nelson. "I was just passing though," said Denny. "Have you come to say you're sorry?" Nelson sniffed. This made Denny very cross. "I have nothing to be sorry for," he steamed. He snorted, and he steamed away in a huff. The next day, Nelson was in a bad mood. Pink could see that it was getting too close to the buffers. "Look out!" he shouted, but it was too late. Nelson's driver was very cross. "This wouldn't happen when you're working with Denny," he said. Nelson knew he was right. And Payne knew that he couldn't move Nelson back on the rails. So he went for help. Meanwhile, Denny puffed sadly finishing his work when Payne steamed into the depot. "Nelson's in trouble," he cried. "Nelson's in trouble?" Denny gasped. "Don't worry, I'm on my way." And he steamed off as fast as he could. Denny struggled and struggled until he put Nelson gently back onto the rails. He was relieved that Nelson wasn't hurt. "Thank you," he said, and I'm sorry." "No, I'm sorry," interrupted Denny. "I'm sorry," insisted Nelson. You don't need to argue about who's sorry," chuckled Peyton. "We shall all be friendship together." And they were. Do 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 do.